HermitCraft is, without a doubt, the most popular Minecraft SMP that is currently active on YouTube. But why is it so popular? Why isn't it beaten by, for example, Mionite or Minatian Isles or Legacy SMP? Well, in this video, I intend to fully explain how and why HermitCraft went from another tiny SMP server to the titan that it is today. HermitCraft was started by Generic B, who now no longer plays on the server. It initially was an extremely small and heavily trafficked server, with many members joining, posting only 5 to 10 videos, and then leaving. At this point, MindCrack, another popular SMP, was arguably the most popular SMP at the time, as it popped hard in 2013. This led to many fans calling HermitCraft a MindCrack copy, which undoubtedly wasn't very encouraging for the Hermits. HermitCraft, however, kept running for multiple seasons and added most of the important members for the server's growth quite early on, like Mumbo Jumbo, Exumavoid, and BOO, with Exuma actually being part of the original members. This isn't a HermitCraft history video, however, so I'm not going to be covering the history of HermitCraft, only the reason it's popular today. The first factor I can identify is the addition of MindCrack members to the server. MindCrack, as I mentioned earlier, was a much more popular SMP at the time that HermitCraft was starting out. MindCrack as a server, however, started moving much more towards monetizing their content and their brand. This didn't sit well with a lot of content creators, and they left MindCrack in search of a new server, and HermitCraft was the server which they went to. This led to popular hermits like Etho, DocM77 and BOO joining HermitCraft and decisively increasing its influence. It also introduced a new set of viewers to all the hermits, which helped the server to remain relevant on the whole, while also boosting the hermits' individual channels enough to keep most of them going and interested in HermitCraft, even as Minecraft started to decline. The second thing which really helped HermitCraft was the addition of technical members to the community. As Minecraft started to decline, its audience got older and older, leading to louder and more hyperactive content declining in popularity, and redstone or farm-based content increasing in popularity. Therefore, even as Minecraft on the whole declined, the redstone and technical community actually grew. This led to YouTubers like Mumbo Jumbo, Tango Tech, and Impulse SV all gaining subscribers, however not at the rate they gain subscribers now, obviously. These subscribers, interested in the technical aspect of the channel, would discover HermitCraft just via searching the channel page, and also by people like Mumbo actively mentioning it in their videos. This led to more fans watching HermitCraft, and as they watched more, they were encouraged to start watching other hermits purely thanks to the style of content that the hermits produce, but I'll get to that in just a second. As the technical hermits brought in new viewers, the hermits who focused on building kept them hooked, as builds which form over time help to get people invested in a series, and therefore they kept people watching the series. The reason this is important is that not only did it build up a dedicated fan base for HermitCraft, it also kept the hermits in a position to keep playing HermitCraft. Without a dedicated fanbase, the hermits would have dropped in relevance and popularity, so much so that they may not have been able to continue making YouTube videos on Minecraft as a living. This affected a lot of smaller Minecraft YouTubers at the time, as Minecraft dropped in popularity. They no longer made enough money to support themselves from Minecraft and had to switch to other games or even just quit YouTube entirely. Thanks to a mix of the technical community bringing in new subs and the building community keeping them, HermitCraft managed to consistently put out content and build up their core audience. Now, I mentioned the hermit's style of content. The fact of the matter is, you can watch just one hermit and get hooked on HermitCraft, because collaborations are infrequent. And this will also come up again later. This meant that new viewers didn't have to process and understand 10 other people's way of creating content when they started to watch HermitCraft. They only had to see the person who they came for. Obviously, this encouraged them to continue watching, and also made sure that when collaborations did occur between hermits, they were entertaining and really added value to the video, because a hermit wouldn't collaborate until it was absolutely necessary, and since the collaborations were infrequent, they could put much more time into them. Now, in addition to these two things, another thing which greatly helped HermitCraft was, quite obviously, the massive resurgence of Minecraft. However, the timing of this resurgence was key. In 2019, as Minecraft became massively popular again thanks to PewDiePie, the server had more or less settled down. New members were few and far in between, with the only addition to Season 6 being Grian. Compared to the 20 to 30 new members added in Season 1, this was a much more calmer and easier to digest version of the HermitCraft server. Season 6 was going on at the time of this resurgence, and quite importantly, it had already been going on for a year. Now, with another server, like for example Mionite, this might have been a problem, as the potential new viewer wouldn't know what was going on when they watched the episode. On HermitCraft, however, the content style of everyone on the server really is easily digestible and doesn't require much prior knowledge, meaning that the newer audience that was brought in via the surge in popularity wasn't alienated by the age of the series, and instead was able to view the hermits at full creativity without having to see them start off and grind. They would also immediately see a lot of server-wide events, which the hermits introduced to try and spice up the season, which would have got them invested and involved in the quote-unquote story and characters of the server. If that on its own wasn't enough, Mumbo Jumbo and Grian also helped a lot, each in their own ways. Let's start off with Grian. Grian joined HermitCraft in Season 6, but had already accumulated around 5 million subscribers at this point. What this meant was that about 5 million, give or take a few thousand maybe, new viewers were being added to the people who watched at least a few episodes of HermitCraft. Remember what I said about getting new viewers and keeping them through the cycle of builders and technical community before? Now imagine that, but times a million, adding in the effect of much higher quality videos. In addition to that, Mumbo also helped, but more indirectly. So as we know, Minecraft's resurgence was caused by PewDiePie. However, this just promoted Minecraft as a topic from PewDiePie's channel, which meant that HermitCraft had to compete with hundreds if not thousands of other YouTubers and servers for the Minecraft recommendation by YouTube. How did Mumbo help with this then? Well, he had started to upload a number of slime block flying machine videos at this point, and a video of him building a flying house in Minecraft blew up, so much so that it caught PewDiePie's attention. Pewds then made a few flying machine based videos and shouted out Mumbo in one of them. This led to his audience being directed towards Mumbo in a much more concentrated manner, and therefore towards HermitCraft in a much more concentrated manner. This, combined with the other two factors I've mentioned, put HermitCraft on the road to becoming the server of legend that it is now. Other factors, like the Hermit's occasional collaborations, helped as well, as they pooled and mixed new viewers, while also keeping the number of collabs low enough to let each Hermit do their thing and keep their own style. A quick side note, some of the smaller Hermits, or the ones that took a break, have really picked up on the power of collaboration recently, and Season 7 has had an unprecedented number of collaborations between all of the Hermits, which has really helped these smaller channels grow. But keeping that aside, that's it. Those were the 4 main reasons that I could identify which ensured that HermitCraft became the behemoth of a YouTuber Minecraft server that it is today. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to subscribe, like the video, and comment your thoughts down below. Is there anything I missed? Anyway, that's it for this video guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!